welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited because I'm officially Mrs. Annie Bowie, and this is my husband.
Say hello, everyone.
Yeah. We want to thank you guys so much for all of the love and support that you have shown us. We've read the comments. Looks like we've gone viral. A lot of views, I think like over 4 million views now, something like that.
Yeah, you keep track.
Babe, you've been keeping track more than I have, so yeah. Well, anyway, so we have like over 4 million views on Facebook, Instagram, from the mother and son dance to our grand entrance that people thought was like super grand. Just really wanted to say thank you guys so much. And what we're gonna do for the next few weeks is actually give you guys a lot of behind the scenes access to all of our wedding planning process, what it was like to work with different vendors, as well as give vendor reviews. So it's going to be a great process. Some of our vendors are actually going to be a part of this process. I love all of the questions that I've been receiving on Instagram, on Facebook, just everywhere.
And comments.
Yes.
Most of the comments.
There have been
some of them.
We've read through a lot of comments. There have been quite a few comments. And we kind of want to talk about a little bit of those comments today. So let's...
We'll go through some of them, what video they were from, because we pretty much have 2 videos, right?
Yep.
One is the mother and son dance, and the other one is the entrance.
Yes.
Right. So, and then of course the comments about your dress as well, right?
Woo!
And that's where we're shooting the first video. For those of you wondering, kind of what the scenery is like is
yes.
So you guys will stay tuned for, I guess, it's going to be in one of your series. I don't know which one it is, but...
we could get to that at
for the designer.
Just know if you're wondering why you see all these lovely dresses behind us, it's because we're at the designer's place that designed my wedding dress, which there were a lot of comments. Some people loved it, some people hated it, but I'll tell you, she's amazing. She's fantastic.
And she's actually Nigerian too.
And by the way,
Azenable.
Yes.
I pronounced it right,
yes.
I think so.
And my husband loved my wedding dress.
Yes, I did.
Yes? Well, okay, actually, babe, what was your reaction when you first saw me walk down the aisle?
I saw you at the entrance coming in. I was like, wow, she's beautiful. It was sexy. It was appealing to me. It was very tasteful. Yes, but there's been lots of good comments and also lots of negative comments. It's been two-sided, but everyone is entitled to their opinion, so we're not going to hold anyone back to their opinion. And I remember the next day or the day after the wedding, my wife, she is very...
I just love that, my wife.
She is very
my
much...
Husband, my husband.
She's very much into Instagram and all of me. I'm not on Instagram. But she was looking through comments and was like, babe, people are saying so many negative things. Or she was seeing all the negative things about the comments. I'm like... So I asked her one question, and I was like, what did your dad have to say? And she said her dad actually apologized because he had sent the making. The first time I saw the dress was obviously on the wedding day. And she said her father loved the dress, and he was very okay. So I was like, that's fine, because I was in love with the dress, and that's all that matters. Everybody else has an opinion. And of course, in this day and age of Instagram, Facebook, and social media, people are going to have their opinions one way or the other. So it's something that you let people air their opinion. And on some of the social media platforms, what I've actually seen too is people going back and forth and people saying, I absolutely love the dress. And, it's just rough math, but it's more positive than negative. Anyone else that's out there, that goes out there and sees something negative and begin to wonder, it's nothing that you have to worry about because it's the internet, and there's a lot of bullies behind the platform. So you have to realize that and not let it be something that you get totally engrossed in. It's you. You have to ask yourself, am I happy with what I'm doing, what I have done? And are people entitled to opinions? And yes, they are. So you let them have theirs, but don't ever let it get to you to a point whereby you begin to think about it too much. And I absolutely love my wife's dress, and no, she wasn't naked. So for those of you that say she was naked, she wasn't. As you can clearly see in the videos, yes. It was tasteful and it was sexy to me, and that is what matters at the end of the day.
It was sexy.
And to me, that's what I said. So not to anyone
all that
else.
Matters.
That's all that matters.
Thank you, babe.
Yes.
Thank you. I love you so much.
I love you too now. Okay.
So now what we're going to do is spend some time reading some of these hilarious Instagram comments. Some of them are coming from Instagram and some from Facebook.
All right.
This one in particular came from Instagram. It was our video of our grand entrance. And I don't even know how to say this person's Instagram name, but it says...
Let me see. Which one is it?
This one here.
Triple I Zora, XORA.
Yeah,
there you go.
Triple I Zora, shout out to you. But girl, imagine if she fell and tripped on the stairs, but her dress though, like.
Well, that's why she has me. Let me answer that comment. That's why I ran up the stairs, if you see, and I got a hold of my wife. All right, what's the next one?
And I was
that was easier.
No, that was
You
good.
know-
I know, but I was also looking down, telling him, "Help me," but he didn't even realize I was saying that because I didn't know how I was gonna make it down the stairs. Okay,
Right.
let's see. Should we read any of those?
I'll let you pick the ones that we read out.
Okay, so this one comes from love_Maven from Instagram. And she said, if he ain't your biggest fan, he sure isn't the one. LOL, I love this. So my boo is my biggest fan.
High five.
Hey,
Right.
hey, I'm
Let's
his
go.
biggest fan too.
All right.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now this one is actually kind of a little more serious. This came from Freddie Smith on Facebook, also talking about our grand entrance. You want to read that one? Talking about the divide.
Freddie Smith, let's
yeah,
see.
that one there.
Reading some of these comments, I can see a divide in African culture and African American culture. But me being African American, I feel this tradition is very dope. And I'm sure he's talking about the money spraying. But I don't like that because they're throwing money. It's negative, blatant on American hip hop culture. This tradition of throwing money on brides, birthday parties, HCC has been going on long before hip hop. So save the BS. So I guess he was responding to some of the people saying about, the money spraying and whatnot. Well, growing up as a child, I saw it being done, and actually reading through some of the comments, some people have had great answers on there. It's a way of honoring the person, the celebrant, on that day. The celebrant in this case being my wife and the bride. And if you were there for the reception, or you've seen the mother and son video, you can see one of my groomsmen actually comes up after we specifically announced no one should spray. And you can see it towards the end of the video when me and my mom are dancing, that you see him spraying. And I jokingly asked him the other day, didn't you hear the announcement, no spraying? And he still came up and he was like, man, I was too excited and I couldn't contain myself. That was his answer.
I don't think anybody could contain themselves after seeing that dance.
So from what you guys can see, it's just a way of celebration, of celebrating people, and who's being honored in that day. It's no disrespect to anyone. And someone also said it's also a way to help the couples, after the wedding recoup. The money that is sprayed, you see many people, even the people that come, also spray you as well. So that helps, the couples towards their finances after, everything is said and done. And for people, for example, that didn't, bring gifts, it's also a way of gifting as well. And it's just done in a celebratory way. And it's, like I said, it's happened before I was born, and I'm sure it's going to be happening long after I've been born. I don't know how many traditions or how many cultures do it, but I know it's prominent in the Nigerian one.
All right. Well said, babe. Well said.
Right.
Do you want to read that one?
You go ahead. I
Okay.
just answered a long question.
You did.
Okay.
All right. So
there
this
you go.
one, it comes from Isaac on Facebook, and he says, which is important, the day or the days to come? And I'm happy for them. Flamboyant marriages nowadays don't last. I think we should build stronger relationships. Even if our wedding is the cheapest, the marriage will last.
All right, let me answer that actually. Now, I like the question.
Oh, gosh. He's going to answer every question today.
No, I just
He's
want
going
to
to answer every question today. Okay.
Oh my God, don't, yeah.
You go ahead.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
I'll read the question again, just because I like the question. Which is more important, the day or the days to come? In as much as I'm happy for them, flamboyant marriages nowadays don't last. I think we should build stronger relationships, even if our wedding is the cheapest, the marriage will last. All right, Isaac. It's E-Y-E, then Zik, Z-I-C-K. Let me answer that. Okay, which is more important, the day or the days to come? The days to come is more important. Definitely more important. It's just a ceremony, And let me read the second part of your question, and I'll address it. In as much as I'm happy for them, flamboyant marriages nowadays don't last. See, this is the problem with social media. You see a highlight reel of someone's life and you think that is how they live every day.
Yes.
And that is not how it is done.
Mm-hmm.
Flamboyant. I was having fun on my wedding day. It is
Which
not
you
flamboyant.
should. People should have fun on their wedding day.
It is not flamboyant. It's called enjoying. I mean, if you want to go back and watch your wedding video and see you were, stuck up or not smiling or worrying about things, it's a day of joy. And I'll say what my mom said to me and Jessica before we were getting married. And she said there's one thing you have control, or there's three phases of one's life, really. Of most, when you're born, when you get married, and when you die. Now let's take the first one. When you come into this world, you basically don't have an idea of where you are. When you die, you're dead, so you don't know where you're going. I mean, you know where you're going. Hopefully we all go to heaven and we do right and go to heaven, but you don't have control, right? Because you're dead and they're going to bury you. You may have your last wishes. But now, on your wedding day, you have full control. You plan and you tend to enjoy that day. So if you don't enjoy that day and you don't celebrate to the fullest of your ability, then you may regret it. I've actually seen comments of people saying, "Oh, we need to go back and redo it." But just looking at flamboyant, it was by no means flamboyant. It was
we have seen flamboyant.
Yeah, you just saw.
We have seen flamboyant.
Yes,
and ours was not flamboyant. Yeah.
You just saw us having fun in our own element. And when you see the full recap of what the video looks like, then you will understand. But we were just having fun. I was having fun. My wife was having fun. My groomsman was having fun. The people in the hall the bridesmaids were having fun. The people in the hall were having fun. My mother was having fun. I know you all have seen that video. So, I mean, everybody was having fun. So it's not a question of flamboyant. And I just advise people not to pay attention to quote unquote highlight reels on social media, because all you're seeing is, in fact, how long was that video? Was it 1 minute, right?
Yep.
Or and you make a summation of that. And same thing too, as people make a summation of the opposite of, oh, this is this is that. So you just need to be careful of looking at people's highlight reels.
Again.
And and let's see. There's one more part. Hold on now. There's one more part. Yeah, even if our wedding is the cheapest, the marriage will. Yeah, so it's not even about expense. It's just the days to come. It's not even about the ceremony. It's about two of you at the end of the day. All right.
Okay. Give me another high five, babe. I thought you weren't going to answer that question.
We're not going to address any more of those.
Any of those kind. Okay. Okay.
Ostentations or
okay. All right.
Questions. My wedding needs to be lit like this with my Igbo prince. I'm not Igbo, by the way.
Yes, he's not Igbo.
I'm actually Ijaw, and part Benin. My mom is Benin and my dad is Ijaw, for those of you wondering. So I'm not Igbo, but I'm Nigerian, full-blooded.
I think another thing too, we found a lot of comments where people thought I was pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. I just happen to be a little thick, on the thick side, and my dress.
Which is okay though.
Thank you.
To each his own, right?
I thank you for appreciating my curves. So no, I'm not pregnant.
To each his own. No, she's not pregnant, but we hope to be, when God blesses us in God's time.
Amen. Amen. All right. Amen. All right.
One on the one that was posted on my Nigerian wedding. I think that one of our entrants, at least as of the day we're filming this, I know it's past 2 million views. And looking through some of the comments, it was debate going on about kind of the African culture and African American culture, and just kind of like whatever people saw as the flamboyance. Once again, you guys watched a 1 minute video of my life. It is not. It is a way to celebrate, as people said in the comments, going back and forth. And to me, it's your wedding day, right? Or whatever you do when you celebrate, try and celebrate to the fullest of your ability. So you don't have any regrets. You live it all out there, and that's pretty much what I did. All right, that's my best advice to everyone. Is just
have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Be yourself.
There were so many reasons why we could have been sad. I mean, it rained on our wedding day, but we had a blast. We're going to talk more about that during our whole wedding review process during this series. But once again, we just wanted to do this to tell you guys, thank you.
Yeah.
Be sure to subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button and do all that great stuff. But we love you guys, and more coming soon.
All right.
Mwah.
All right.
I love you, babe.
I love you, darling. All right.
Really?
He's going to have to edit all of that out. Okay. Yes. Okay. So
Okay.
he wear this it up. That's fine. Okay. Wait.
So-
I'll my lips now.